Okay, good evening. It is Friday night and my son has decided to make dinner for us. But I'm not really into frozen pizzas, so I doctor mine up a bit and it makes him cringe. And I put like olives and mushrooms and stuff like that on it and extra cheese. Oh, Mom, they're perfect how they are, but okay. Besides that, this is a This is a journal I've made for my dear friend whose mother passed away last month. And I wanted to make her something special, something with a lot of scriptures and quotes where she could read through it and take comfort. Maybe write some things down that would help her. So this is what I come up with. It is made out of a piece of cardboard that I found, and there's cardstock on the front and in the inside. I've sewn all the way around. There's some vintage lace trim on the spine. This image I got from a kit about fairies, an Etsy digital kit. I don't remember from who. I've added a bit of script stamping. The tie goes all the way under the picture and around to the back, where there's another image backed with vintage book page. This comes from my botanical book. Look at how perfect that matches. I know, I keep looking at it. It matches. And then it also matches the front with more mushrooms. That was my way of thinking anyway. Okay, so it's a stretchy lace for the closure. I think it's pretty sturdy. Alright, I've done tea-dyed. Oh, most everything in here is tea-dyed, except for the book pages and things like that. Okay, so this is a glassine bag. Oops, and I forgot to put tie on it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so a glassine bag. And here is a tag that I've made. It says memories. My home is in my mother's eyes. Some napkin decoupage. And a bit of lace trim. I thought was pretty. And there will be a trim on it at the top before it goes out, I promise. Beautiful pattern paper that I tea-dyed. It's a Patricia corner pocket with some lace trim at the bottom. I watched a video from Tracy Fox on how to layer, how to collage, because I'm really not good at that. So I watched her step by step, and every time she did something, I ran and grabbed what she said to get. So, this is a torn piece of tea-dyed paper and Tim Holtz flowers, which they were so confusing what was right side up and upside down, and I think I got the wrong one. Well, it's pretty flowers anyway, purple. And then on the inside of the pocket, we have this tag that I've made. Tim Holtz stamps, little stenciling, and muslin ties. Made an envelope with Tsunami Rose Ephemera. The inside, we have 2 journaling cards. And this innkeeper dress form, which is so pretty. I'm getting quiet again, aren't I? Talk louder, talk louder. Don't be afraid of talking loud. Everybody does it, right? Anybody can do it. I've done a little light stenciling throughout the book. Here's a calendar page. And on calendar pages, I like to put pockets over the grid part. And in this case, they're all empty. She can add sentiments that people have given her. Little notes, what have you. Here's the first poem that I've added onto some cardstock, turned into a tuck spot. And there's Edith Holden book page. tag, bookmark, journal card, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to use it for. This beautiful image I got from Sue Miller. Isn't that pretty? I backed it on some pretty blue paper and a journal card. Tag page. Thank you, Teresa the friend. That is such a good idea. Here's a vintage book page on gardening. Oops. Such a hard time turning pages sometimes. There's another piece of a poem, and it flips up for journaling, and it's a tuck spot for this cute little tag. Excuse me. My husband went yard selling. No, he went to the commissary, the grocery store, and he veered off and went to an estate sale. Lucky me, look what he brought back. A whole vintage address book. It says beautiful lines for journaling, and I added some stenciling, and it feels really nice. Very old. Oh my goodness, I cannot turn pages when I'm making a video. Never. More tea-dyed paper. Oh, and this I did not tea-dye because, you know, it's perfect how it is. Excuse me, a botanical book. And part of my mother's, excuse me, stash that my daughter gave me was this. It was an actual package of like seed beads. These little tiny beads. I guess they call them pearls here. And only 39 cents. I added a piece of rickrack. It's just the packaging for it, which I thought was kind of cool. So you lift it up, and I've sewn 4 pieces of index card for extra journaling. Couple of pieces of stationery. I like this layout. It's Tim Holtz flowers in this die cut set. Another poem, and in the book, the old book that I had of poetry, this was under it, so I just cut it off and I added it up here with scripture and cute little birds in a nest. So the whole thing just looks like I was coordinated. I know, it's amazing. I find that also. Okay, I'm getting quiet again. Talk louder. Don't know why I have problems talking loud on here. We have an envelope flap, which is a tuck spot for this tag, which is graphic 45 paper with some crochet trim, and I backed it with a little bit of gray off-white paper for journaling. We have the front of the envelope with some vintage music paper on it. Flip it open, and it has just an offcut of the paper that I used in the journal, and extra coffee dyed paper. That picture I was sent, I do believe, from Sue Miller. I think it was from a paper pack. This also is inspired totally, completely by Tracy Fox. That was my other attempt at collaging. I like it. I like it. The butterfly is Tsunami Rose. Another calendar page with another pocket. Also empty. All the pockets are empty for her to fill with, like I said, sentiments or what have you. This is the old daily, the perpetual calendar. And so it has some awesome quotes on one side and scripture quotes on the other. So put one of those in here. And this tag with another scripture quote which says, "By this shall you know that ye are my disciples if you have love one to another." I like that. I like that. Vintage calendar. gardening book. I made a tuck spot here with some nice trim. And we have another piece of a poem that I have sewn around, and you can turn it on the back. And then this is a freebie from Artie Mays. Isn't that pretty? I love those flowers. A doily. Beautiful sunshine. This is a page that I got from another old poetry book. So on it I have put a cutout from that vintage notebook paper that I have, and with actual 1940s writing on it, and then a stamp. Another poem. And there's the center. A moment of silence for the beauty of those roses. And a poem. Okay. And a bow. Sun rays through the clouds. I like that. I think it will. I hope that will make her happy. A doily. Another tuck with some lace. Another poem. Part of a poem. Back onto tea-dyed index card for journaling. Another Artie Mays. Not beautiful. She can write on there. Another tuck spot with another perpetual calendar quote and scripture. And this tag. Lots of room to store your special papers. Calendar. Isn't that pretty? You can get such beautiful calendar pages anymore. I should use them more. There's another collage. This one I think I did the best. Except I'm not 100% sold on, what is this? Cheesecloth. It just looks funny when I do it. When other people do it, it looks like, oh, that looks like it should be there. But mine looks like it was like an afterthought, like, oh, throw that there. Perhaps it was, I'm not sure. So there's some washi tape, and both of these are Tim Holtz. We have another envelope with a belly band. This one, a couple of layers of lace and some bling. Beautiful paper. Spot for this upside down. This journal card, and it says, "And have a hope toward God." I like that. And I put some of the address book paper on the back and sewn around it. And then in this envelope we have some more extra coffee dyed paper. And let me tell you about this. For my birthday, I think I said it in a previous video, but my husband got me this whole 1938, I think it was, photo album from Norway. No idea who these people are, but it's awesome. So, there's one of the actual pictures. I thought she was worth an actual picture. Isn't that so pretty? And it's unique. Nobody else will have this picture, I bet. Okay, I can't actually say that for sure. Anybody can have it, I suppose. A tuck spot here with the flap for another tag that I made. Here's my purple flowers page. Purple flowers, best wishes, and some more down here. This journal card, freebie, to Journal Junkies. Botanical page. Such good paper. Okay, here we have a notepad that's all glued down with a bit of lace trim. You have a little space on the journal. some beautiful vintage gardening book. Another piece of a poem. Excuse me. Flips up. We have this tag. It's packed with tea-dyed paper. Other half of the tag page. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Oh, I love that. Well, that's one of my favorites. Excuse me. Goodness, I cannot stop clearing my throat. Okay, Edith Holden, book page, tag, bookmark, whatever you want it to be. And another poem with some crocheted lace and bling. And back to an index card. And a generous pocket. Nice and big. Beautiful picture. Another Patricia side tuck pocket thing. Lace trim, Tim Holtz, and some tea-dyed paper. Another tag that I've made. Here we have another envelope that I've made with Tsunami Rose flowers and some washi tape that I've received in a swap. And it's got, oh my goodness, come on, postcard backed onto file folder, and a journal card that I have made with my daughter's help, of course, and an innkeeper dress form. Isn't that so pretty? Man, I don't know how people do digital kids, but man, she did it really well. Okay. And the last, on the back cover, we have another glassine bag, which has this beautiful tag in it that I've napkin decoupaged. Tsunami Rose ephemera, glimpses of our family life, and some more of that beautiful floral trim. Journal on the back. And that is the journal that I've done for my friend. I hope she likes it. My next journal coming up is a floor custom order. She wanted it done in a binder, so those seem more difficult for me to add things to because the pages are so, what's the word, wonky. They just kind of go wherever they want. But to their credit, you can take them out and decorate and then put it back in. You can move them around wherever you want. You can add more. So it does have its advantages, so we'll see how it goes. Yesterday it was getting me really frustrated though, but today I'm liking it a little better, so we're good. Alright, so this was my latest. I thank you for watching, liking and subscribing, and let people know if you liked what you saw. Thank you. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.